fell over. Alright, welcome back to another video. It's actually still the same week as the last video, but I had way too much footage, so starting a new one today. Friday, normally threshold. This week it's a track session. Gonna go do my warm-up, explain what it is and why I'm doing track on Friday, not Tuesday. So it's cold. It's cold here on the Gold Coast. It's like 18 degrees. That's freezing, so let's go. Alright, 6 times 1K this morning, alternating pace these reps. So the way out 3:30, the way back 3:20. This morning, or this week, it's a bit mucked up because I raced on the weekend, and yeah, so I can keep the training momentum going. Did threshold on Tuesday because it's a bit easier on your body, so you can do it a bit easier straight after a race, and then move track to Friday. Something you can do. But gonna do quick shoe change, try and get into the session pretty quick because it's really windy today. So I just want to get started before it gets too much windier. Managed to muck it up already. 3:21 for the first K, 3:17 for the second one. So really got to put the brakes on this next rep. Come on, Jay. All right. Man, I got busy yesterday. Time to do the bike in the garage, get some air in, but something very, very cool a couple of days ago. Boom. Get this in focus. Oh, more light. There we go. London Marathon ballot is in. So hopefully next year we'll be going to London. Now, odds of that are pretty low. I saw today they actually closed the ballot for the race. That's better light. They actually closed the ballot for the race. Last year, they had 150,000 entries in the ballot. This year, they had 1.1 million entries in the ballot, which is just insane for a marathon to get that many people wanting to run it. But my name's in the hat, Ben's name's in the hat, so we'll see. I think it's around September that they draw it. There's 2 ballots. If you miss out on the first ballot, automatic entry into the second ballot. Apparently it doubles your chances in the second ballot, but I'm not really sure how near that works. We'll see if we get lucky. But that perfect segue to talk about London Marathon last weekend. So I'm going to set this up on the tripod, get on the bike, and we'll have a chat about London. Okay. So last Sunday was the 45th London Marathon. It was such a good race to watch. I love watching those races. It's so much fun. So it was just wild. Highlight for me, seeing Kipchoge back up the front. He didn't win. I think he came in at 6th in 2:05:25. But I just love watching him race and getting to watch him mixing it up the front again for however long he did. I think it was about 30k. Was just awesome. But to watch this sort of next wave of marathoner coming through, to watch this next wave of marathoner coming through is just insane. Sebastian Saway, I'm butchering his name, I know, but 20th mile in a 4:18. Like, come on. That's wild. Jacob Kiplimo, amazing debut, 2:03:37. Something to watch. Yeah, he's going to be one to watch in the future. Same with the other guy, Sebastian Saway. And then Alexander Munyeo, probably the least credited one going in, even though he won it last year. 2:04:20 to take third in a sprint finish with Abdi Nagy. And then Kipchoge coming in 6th after getting dropped around 30k. He ran through a lot of people to get back up to there, but yeah, it's just such a good race. And now get to watch him run in Sydney. So the women's race, women's only world record, it was just wild. Tigger Sasefa just ran like such a good race. She absolutely blew the legs off Jocelyn Jepkosgei in sort of 35 to 40k mark. And even she still ran 2:18:44. And then, Safan Hassan is just a mind trip to watch run off the back, back on the pack, off the back, back on the pack. She only missed she only missed second by 13 seconds after being 500 meters down at one point. So, just insane. Can't wait to see what races they do next. But the performance of the day would have to be Tigger Sasefa's women's only world record, which is it's so fast. 2:15:50 in London on a hot day is something else. So, that's that. And now, fingers crossed, hopefully we'll be there next year. I don't like my odds, but we'll see. Yeah, and like I said before, it didn't end the video yesterday. Got super busy. Day on the tools, if I can call it that. Drawing all day. I've started a new piece which I want to show the progression of the whole thing in the videos. It's a F1 helmet, Oscar Piastri. He's doing quite well at the moment, and he had a really cool helmet in Tokyo. He had a really cool helmet for the Japan GP. So I'm drawing that. I want to show what goes into drawing one of these pictures. All with colored pencils, so look forward to more of that. Little sneak peek today. And I'll put up a photo right now of the Mo shoe that I did recently. And maybe in a couple of weeks I'll do a full breakdown of all the pictures I've done recently and over the last 12 months. This year, I'm going to be running my first exhibition later in the year. You need to have around 10 pieces for that. Right now I have 3, and I normally average a total of 3 a year. So I have to 10x my output in the next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, an unknown number of months, however far away November is. But that's going to be awesome too. So bring you along on all that and show you all those. Hopefully and then just some fantastic runs this week. I've been feeling a bit run down towards the end of the week, just a bit coldy. Weather's changing here on the coast, but I thought we'd go quick breakdown on Tuesday and a quick breakdown on Friday. I got 90 minutes tomorrow. I had 60 easy this morning. I'm trying to just show the interesting stuff, the sessions, because distance running is made up of majority easy Ks. I only do 2 hard sessions a week. Everything else is all really easy, just standard 60-minuters. A little bit more, a little bit less sometimes. Sometimes you rage quit like I did this morning. Wasn't feeling great and it's like, I'm done digging a hole. But I'm babbling on too long. This week, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, my track and my threshold were flipped because I raced on the Sunday. And even though I didn't race super hard, and good job again, Trent, a fantastic PB, it's still more load on my body than I have been doing lately and than it's used to. So it's important to back it off, but you don't want to miss a ton of training at the beginning of a week. So my coach flipped my threshold and my track. Threshold's normally Friday, track's normally Tuesday. Switched them, threshold Tuesday, track Friday, because threshold's just easier on your body. It's just more comfortable running. You can measure it better. So this week I had 12 minutes, 60 seconds, 10 minutes, 60 seconds, 8 minutes, 60 seconds. Really quick rundown. 3:45 pace for the 12s, 3:40 for the 6s, 3:40 for the 10 minutes, and then 3:47 for the 8 minute. Went a little bit too hard in the 10 minute. I should have switched them around, but that's okay. Overall, sort of like 3:43-ish average. No, it's about 3:45 average for the whole session. And then yesterday, this is where sessions are starting to get good. And it's going to start to get really fun to like film and show the process of them, because they're not as straightforward as you'd just think if you came up with them. Yesterday was 6 1Ks, all with 60 seconds rest, alternating paces, 3:30 for the odd numbered reps, 3:20s for the even numbered reps. I didn't nail it that well. I ran great, and times were some of the fastest I've done for 60 seconds rest, but I mucked up the alternating paces bit. Just quickly to go through it, did 3:21, 3:17, 3:26, 3:20, 3:30, 3:20. So bang on, like in terms of not being too slow, but I was too quick on the first couple of off reps, and then a bit too slow on the second couple of no, it was pretty good, but yeah, just mucked it up a little bit, but that's okay. It was really hard yesterday. It was a really hard session. Like I said, sort of a bit of a cold, a bit of a chesty type thing, and I really had to work for it, but that's good because you don't get it for free in a race. So that's that for this week. Some really cool sessions next week. Finally going to do a review on the Vomero 18s, which are about half a foot under where you are right now. I've been loving them. There's a really cool ASIC race on tonight. We might talk about some of the ASIC shoes that are coming out. What's the Nike equivalent, because unapologetically a Nike channel, unofficially, but that's okay. So also the pro surfing's on here, and I'm not sure if you can see in the background up right there, that's one of my boards. Got another one there, got one there. I'm selling one that's up there tomorrow. Gonna buy a new one, do a big paint job on it, and I'll film all that. So I'm gonna try and get a couple of things there in, go watch it, get some footage. We'll cheer on Italo Ferreira. He's one-time world champion. Can he make it 2 this year? I hope so. So I'll see you next week for another exciting week of training. Constant improvement on the videos, trying to make them make a little bit more sense each week and make them flow nicer. But until then, enjoy.